It's actually for Ultimate Doom. So you're gonna have to use Doom.wad with it.
Yeah, that's what I just found out.
Yep.
That's entryway.
It's like, what? Running from evil? I shouldn't be hearing that music.
Done. So this is the best Wad ever, which is done before Dimensions of Time.
Yeah,
I would assume.
I did it with a friend, Bill Nichols, way back when we were in middle school. And I don't know if anybody else knows this, but he's in the chat right now. I got him to join.
That's great. That's
Nice.
great.
Yeah, it's him. So he just said, "That's me" in the chat. So yeah, this is gonna be fun times. Oh, everybody else, I guess, should say who they are. Of course, Dime.
Yes, King Dime, owner of this stream.
And
Did you fall asleep?
Yeah, I'm here and want to say fuck you, Zenero.
Can't spell do without you.
Okay. Before we get started here, though, I have the text file open. There's a little bit of story as well, so we're gonna quickly read that out. Episode 1, Army of Evil. Millions of people are being possessed and taken over by the forces of hell.
Oh,
But
no.
you alone can stop the monsters yourself. With a pistol in hand, you get ready for the adventure of a lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah, we were
kind of like mixed messages there.
I completely forget.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, so we also didn't understand how graphics formats worked. So there's some amateur stuff going on here. I was just like, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. And like, you know, we have like the what is it? The confidence that teenagers, preteens would have with releasing something amazing to the internet. And so like here's the thing, I made the entirety of episode 2, Bill made the entirety of episode 3, and I think we shared credit on episode 1. Some of these we had we both co-designed, and then some we actually made separately, and then we just like and the first I don't know, we can get into it if we go to episode 3 as well, but like the first bit of episode 3 used to be a WAD file called Big Zig that Bill made by himself, and we were just like, oh, let's just chuck it in here, why not? And but yeah, first episode is Army of Evil, and that's going to be
Was the font differences trying to express to the player that they should choose that one first?
You know what? Let's go with that.
Okay, it was a designed on purpose.
Yeah.
Ultraviolence? Are you sure?
I think it gets like stupid unfair on ultraviolence. I don't know, but there's definitely some like unplay tested bits, I would think. I don't know. It's been a long time since I even played this, so I mean not as long as like, you know, since it's been made, but like definitely a bit of a, I think the last time I even like maybe saw this being played was when Captain Clever did my special for Evolution of the WAD.
The retrospective, right? Yeah.
The my giant 20-year retrospective. So that's oh boy. So
now we get to bring the memories back all over again. We're going UV.
Whatever.
Only UV in Doom.
Oh shit. I forget how much of the maps were. So this first map, I know we co-wrote. I remember sitting at like Bill's desk in his bedroom in his house, and we were just like sketching out on graph paper what should go next and whatever. So this is all like planned out on graph paper, and I don't even remember where we got this music from, because I think it was probably like some it was like a pack of midis that we found on AOL, and I think that's where we got like a bunch of like some of the music, and then like the rest of the music was from like Duke Nukem 3D, which we had to convert to the we had oh yeah
More like the hardest Wad ever.
Yeah, so like yeah, ultraviolence. I don't remember even going through it myself. Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, there was music. Yeah, making them go. I just forgot my entire train of thought here. We got a glowing review over who was like actually reviewing this stuff on AOL servers. I'm not sure why, but hey, more Doom's always good, right? So
Yep.
Like,
there you go.
there was someone who would interview every file that came in. Or you just lucky.
I don't know, like, cause like the thing is, I remember only the first line of what he said because it had like a big vocabulary word in it. It was like, I said, this is like the best Wad ever, and for once it may not be pure hyperbole. and that's the only line I remember from it.
So did that like boost your ego that later you would instantly try to join Team TNT or whatever?
Oh yeah, are you kidding me, man? Sky's the limit.
Like this AOL reviewer told me I am really a big dude in Doom design. So
Yeah, like look, man, I'm cock of the walk, baby. So yeah, it's yeah, but like I still say like our design wasn't really that bad, but this is like, I don't know, this is like the starting bits and pieces. I hope you can't jump across that.
I'm not sure. Oh, let's go press this. So far though, I'm not that unimpressed. It's kind of an interesting first map. I thought the first encounter this is a pretty decent usage for a Baron of Hell. They had
yeah, door with health, yeah. So like, yeah, it was like, oh, once you get the key, and then all of these like cages open up and whatever. Like, I mean, there's design here. There's decent design going on in this map. It's not super horrible. But there's definitely like some like add a Baron, that must be harder, and stuff like that. Hoping the ammo count holds up, and other things like that. But yeah.
Wait, is that Baron over there just a sniper?
Yeah, it's
Like,
just yeah.
Holy crap! So you actually aren't supposed to kill it because that would be just waste of ammo.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, you got 200 bullets, but I think you should save it for the rest of the map.
Look at this interconnection. There's 2 different paths.
Yeah, there you go. It's non-linear, man. We read the Doom Hackers Guide, all right? We read that book, and it said that non-linearity was really good. So, friggin', you gotta have some like splits in there, man.
Oh, that's red key. Where are you, yellow key?
Yeah. So let me see if I can remember. I remember at some point in episode 1, there was definitely a switch that did not work if you didn't have Doom 1.9. Because it was like the flip switch, open door, and I think the locked ones just didn't appear in the older Doom executables. So like some people were like, "How I can't go." I can't play this. I don't know where to go in like map. We actually got emails.
Holy crap!
Yeah, so like it's like we can't go on, and then I was just like, oh crap, Bill might have the graph paper sketch. Holy shit, yo! I still have a lot of my stuff from like when I made like Wolfenstein maps. Oh man, that's awesome, Bill. That's great. Holy shit, that's like.
Gotta take a picture of that or sell it.
Yeah, or sell it. Who would
Auction
buy
it. Auction it.
Auction it for internet dollars. Hey, you found the secret red key. Awesome. So, yeah. I forget what the red key like will, I guess, help you get another weapon. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. So we had to convert a lot of we had to convert like the music to MUS format, and I think that butchered a lot of the Duke Nukem music, because there were some like crazy MIDI controller stuff in those files that it just did not carry over. And oh my god, I feel like I have to apologize to Bill right now because a lot of those butchered MIDIs were on some of his maps.
Do we recommend continuous again?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I would say my continuous era was definitely around this time. Like I wanted players to play through. If you pistol start these maps, you're insane. But I think we tested them from. But yeah, it definitely did give them character, I would say. Looking back, Bill's right. So yeah, it kind of had like that air of amateurishness. If you want to if you want to ascribe that
The era
much to
of doing whatever you want. This Vine maze.
Yeah. This one I think was. Wait, was this one of? I think this one was one of mine. I think. I gotta bring up the text file.
But you, Charles Jacoby, played the best Wad Ever and then put this in the Chex Quest. Looks just like it.
Well, wait. Chex Quest came out I think before Best Wad Ever. Best Wad Ever was 1997. Early 1997, I think.
Did you play Chex when it came out?
I must confess I have not played Chex Quest.
Still?
I know it's sacrilege. It's sacrilege among the Doom community now, especially being a long time person in it. Hey, but I'm making.
I guess I should confess as well.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Dude, really?
boy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's a bunch of hack frauds, I guess. Hold on a second. Let me bring up like the text file for this thing. I gotta remember who made what. In episode 1. Actually, old stuff. I'm going through my website right now. There it is. Download.
I've actually played Chex Quest DM.
Wow. That's nuts. Big Zig, Bill is definitely the E1M E3M1 to E3M4. Hold on a second. Oh, what the heck is? There's like 2 text files in this zip. Hold on, it's tbw tech.txt and this one ever.txt. Hold on a second. There's like 2 of them. See if I can. I'll move some windows around you. All right. Oh, this was just if you have any problems running the best whatever, email me, Matt Tropiano, in this format. Error message that Doom spits at you in DOS, level we were in when it happened, and your question. Wow, I made people have like a form. I made people have like a way to email me. I say all email will be replied to. So like, yo, I had tons of free time, I guess.
Contact my office, and it's a mail to your mom.
Yeah. My mom takes all my calls. She screens them all. Oh man, I had ASCII art right in the beginning. New. Hold on a second. Okay, so, oh right, E1M2 was Bill's. Okay, so this is a Bill map.
A Bill map. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry. This is definitely a Bill map.
We're flying out of the Vine maze into the structure.
This is very Ultimate Doom.
Oh, back into the Vine maze.
It's
taken over the complex.
That one room was.
Oh, you're right in the mat.
I definitely do not have that email address anymore. I have no idea who's at trope400@aol.com, or if AOL.com's. Yeah, their email servers I think are still around.
So wait, those 2 doors there were like kind of like pointless. It should have been just one door.
No, I'm not. I think one of them opens. There. One of them opens up. I think. It's been a while, but I think I'm trying to remember the navigation through this map. Let me think.
Oh wait, these pinkies they cannot possibly walk through these slanted hallways, right?
I wouldn't think so. or like they're definitely gonna have trouble. They're definitely gonna have trouble getting through those.
Yep.
Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, the yellow door. I think there's definitely there's definitely like a door that goes back to the beginning if you don't. So like if you. I forget if there's like a puzzle to this section or whatever. There's definitely some like switch hunting in some Bill maps. Oh, but definitely that one got you the rifle.
Getting on the teleporter, but you gotta stay on the teleporter.
Yeah, man, it's tricky. It's good stuff. Got to do that. Got to like put some more things outside the player's periphery, you know.
Okay, I see some sections here. We haven't gotten everywhere.
No, like there's definitely quite a bit to go through.
You have solved just 1/16 of the puzzle.
You have solved 1/16 of the puzzle on There Is No Escape. That's the name of this map. There is no escape. 2 exclamation points, no less. So yeah, we didn't. I don't think we ever. Yeah, we didn't make a hacked patch for this. But then again, like we had an old version of Doom, so it would only work in like an old version. Oh no, I think we had the Ultimate Doom at the time. So yeah, we could have made a patch for level names. But I think like our level names were way too long.
Ooh, that was a nifty reveal.
Yeah, I actually like that. I like that there's a if you go into like the cage stuff around the area around the cage.
Should have trapped the player inside of it though.
Oh yeah. But like, hey, all the elements are there for like, you know, cool encounters and stuff. Like you're going to see a lot of I'd say ideas executed with, you know, not the greatest skill.
It's too complicated to actually reveal that trap and also trap the player inside of the room.
Yeah, like
that's just advanced shit. People couldn't do that until 2015.
Yeah, like I mean, like there's a hey man, we were like, how old were we? I would say 11. We were like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So like
that probably felt really cool that you even had the reveal, right? Like even getting the wall down, revealing monsters. This gets very mazy. I forget where the red, either the red or the blue key. It is in the it's probably the blue key somewhere. Oh man, this map gets very. It's got to be in like this area. It's either in. Yeah, you're right, Bill. There is no escape. Crap. Where do you?
This isn't like a Kasali Pharaoh thing.
No, hey man, this is I maybe like Final Doom was out by the time we made this.
But you developed that independently, right?
Yeah.
You had the same ideas.
Oh, there's a red key. Yeah. And then I think the red door, and then the blue door. So like, yeah, I remember now with the switch. Yeah, lowers that another area. All right.
We got to put a counter and see how many of these barons that we've had to shotgun down. I've counted 4.
Yeah. That was a thrilling duel with the baron.
I want to say though, like, it's a lot of these mazy setups are a product of the Doom editors we were using at the time, because they either limited you in sector use or line use. So I think we were using Deep, and I think for a couple maps Bill used Doomed, the one that worked with Windows 3.1, I think. I think we mentioned it.
We go.
Right. Okay, so E1M3 is one of mine. I still love this map now. Like even today, I still love this map.
Like, look at the texturing.
Beautiful ashwall maze.
I think I called it the underground. Yeah, the underground river. That's the name of this.
With the Duke Babe song.
Yeah, from we were careful enough to place stars on the maps that had Duke Nukem music. Like we pointed it out in the text file.
I mean, okay, the texturing not that great, but the lighting, man, you went all out.
I like
lighting stuff.
Yeah, I'm big on the flood lighting.
Like you got the angles and everything of the lightning sources.
Yeah. You know, it looks a lot nicer with it looks like Dime's using a port that has like a bit of like bloom lighting a little bit, just a tiny bit of effect.
Oh, that's because I turned that on because Bridge Burner set to turn on bloom for Slaughter Spectrum.
Ah, well, this makes it look a little bit nicer, so keep it in. There's definitely no upper unpegged texturing alignment going on in some of these maps. I don't think either of us were careful enough to do that. But yeah, so like, but then this definitely is like a map that has like oh, you're in one section and then you open up another section of the map.
Wait, so you're still proud of your sewer map?
Oh, this is an underground river. It's not quite it's an aqueduct. Okay. I don't know. It's whatever other words you want to ascribe to it.
And out of the aqueduct.
Yeah, but then you're gonna go back in.
No, we're jumping over for plasma.
Yeah, you could, yeah. I think, you're supposed to jump over, I think, but, yeah, then you gotta go back down. Find that yellow door. Which should be, like, nearby, I think. Yeah. I forgot to mention the beer of the evening.
I was wondering.
The beer of the evening is Merry Christmas, Happy New Year by the Anchor Brewing Company. They make one every year, and this is the 2019 version. I haven't really had this beer in ever, so I got like a small bottle of it to try it out. Anchor Brewing is in San Francisco, California, and they usually sell it in these giant bottles like the size of my head. So I was like, I don't want to commit to something that big, so I got a smaller bottle just to try.
Often worth going for that with beers or liquors, because it's just like, well, often especially with liquors is just having such a big portion. It's like you have that first glass and you're done.
Really?
Never. First class? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I'm got a late wait.
Where are you, Red Door?
No, the red key, you're supposed to be, I think the red key is it's supposed to be like a little, like a lab area, if I remember. So you gotta go, it's gotta be somewhere. Oh wait, no, there might be a, crap, it's like one of the doors in the, yeah, it might be in, an area.
There we go. There's a red door. A red bar.
Like chunky bar.
That's one hell of a bar.
Yeah, it's...
No Beast Suburbs bar. Off back to our aqueduct. Okay, there we are. In the central hexagon.
Yep.
Oh crap!
I need to get back up.
I need to get back up. Where's the teleporter?
Yeah, it's probably like in the beginning, I think. Near the beginning.
And how do you get to the beginning?
There you go.
What did that do? Oh, one of these. The switch map. It probably opened the exit door, did it not? I bet, because I couldn't open that.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
This map gets very switch hunty. It's just so, you know, people are playing the map longer than, than, you know, usual.
So we kind of heard your story about getting into Doom. What about Bill's? Like, was it one of you talked about Doom and then kind of convinced the other to get into mapping, or was it separately that you both did?
I want to say, let's see. Oh, geez, that's a good question. To be honest, I don't remember. I want to say I was like, "Hey, Bill, let's make maps." Although I think he got the literature. So okay, so according to Bill, I got him into Wolfenstein 3D. That was like, I think that was like a while back. And then yeah. Oh, I love the MIDI that plays on this map, if I remember correctly. It's the Hey song. Made by a guy that turned out to be quite less than upstanding citizen in his later career. Oh man. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, then I was like, I guess I started making maps and with like the shittiest editors ever, and then yeah, Bill said, "Oh, I got graph paper, so let's actually sketch out ideas first." So very much, I guess our approach was like, you know, it was quicker just to like draw things out first, just for like layouts, and then do it in the editors because, you know, we had oh yeah, crushers. Hey.
Oh man, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't learn the first time.
I think this is one we co-designed. Yeah. So like in a what is it? Depending on your source port, yeah, you're gonna be hit by all the fireballs because, like, you know, they'll be able to shoot through the trees. Yeah, this one is yeah. This is like a crazy trip down memory lane for both of us. It looks like. So like this is a very roundabout map. You're going to be going around it quite a bit. Like there's a lot of artificial lengthening I'm finding with a lot of these maps.
Follow the trees. Growing in that very set pattern.
Yeah, very. There's definitely a door that opens there, but not yet.
Sorry, hit the switch.
Yeah,
that lower.
Hit the switch.
Oh, the Soul Seer secret. Yeah. Alrighty.
Or yeah, something. I guess it wasn't tagged as a secret. Let's see where else. Well, yeah, you're supposed to go around once, and I think that's supposed to open something. So if you go around the map once, then so wait, what happens after? Yeah, you go through all of that.
But I don't have a key yet.
Yeah, or are you supposed to pick up a key in another part of the map?
Still don't have. Okay, this definitely has the 90s.
Lower the walls.
Yeah, lower the walls.
Dungeon crawler feel, you know.
Oh yeah. So that was the one of those. So like one of those things were not activatable in a version of Doom that was before 1.9. Because I definitely got emails about it. I was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure it doesn't work?" But then later on, I'm just like, "Oh crap! It makes sense now." That didn't work.
Did you get excited fans in the emails and how they would actually use the wording as they would talk about how it is the best Wad Ever, and then like thank you?
I don't remember. I don't remember so much the emails. if we got them from like for the best Wad Ever, but I definitely got emails for like Dimensions of Time way back when. I still, you know what? Today, sometimes I get emails for my Scourge of Viscerus, that Hexen hub I made. Emails still.
And like positive ones, or just bitching about whatever?
No, positive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, positive, like from like yeah. Yeah, there's some diehard Hexen fans that don't get their, don't get to play Hexen. So yeah, oh yeah, so Bill switched to Quake editing when Quake came out, and we oh, this one, this is actually a pretty long map. So this is one of Bill's. This is the what is it called? Like the something. Wait, is it? Oh, it's just called Catacombs of. No, wait, sorry, the Water Bridge. Yes, this one. You'll eventually see the water, the Water Bridge at some point at the end of the map. But yeah, this is like kind of a very mazy map. Oh yeah, you get those death pits with water.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Radioactive water. So yeah, save often. Yeah, there's plenty of places in this map that require careful stepping. A lot of our difficulty was environmental. So yeah, like Bill switched to Quake, and I think so did I, but I think we were like trying to put together a bunch of Quake stuff, and it didn't really, we couldn't really figure out a decent enough project. Like I was like either making deathmatch maps and Bill was making like single player, or I don't know, I forget how we divided up the work. But oh yeah, but then like Bill made a bunch of like capture the flag maps for Quake 1, and then I made some deathmatch maps for Quake 2, and then I like made some maps for like Quake 3 later on, and I think I put those on my website. Oh no, I also put my Quake 2 deathmatch maps on my website at some point, but I forget if I made any Quake 1 maps and where they are. I think I
find
made
them. You'll have to add them to your website.
Yeah, I found my like Shadow Warrior, and I found like Shadow Warrior deathmatch maps and one, two, or three like Duke Nukem 3D maps that I made. I gotta upload those someplace, but yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I didn't really stick to Doom. Still, like even after people moved on, but I think I like was pulled back into Doom because Return. Oh, yeah, the Boom engine came out and Z-Doom was a thing, so I'm like, oh, this is some cool stuff I can do with Doom now that it has like Hexen specials and scripting and whatever. And then like I think later on I was just like, all right, I'm taking a break because like I'm at college. But then Cyb's like Void.wad came out, because then Z-Doom had other games in it, and you could actually reference other actors and stuff from like Hexen and Heretic and whatever, and I thought that was like really cool. And then when I mentioned the fact that I knew how to make maps for Doom and whatever, my roommate said, hey, can you make maps for Hexen? I liked Hexen. I'm like, hell yeah, of course I can. So that was Scourge of Viscerus. There was me making maps for that back in like 2004, 2005, and then I polished it up and shipped it out around 2010. So like at some point, like I was just like pulled back into Doom simply because of like all the cool stuff that people were doing, and other people are like, hey, you do cool stuff, and I was like, maybe I should make more cool stuff.
Is it each room? Each room there's a switch, right, Bill?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
So like I think like it's definitely, this map is very, very switch hunty.
Yeah, like was this kind of inspired by map 8?
What, you mean like Tricks and Traps?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a question for Bill. Bill, do you remember? Do you remember your inspirations other than our line limit and making something probably that takes a bit of time to complete? Yeah.
I mean, if you fall down here, you just die.
Yeah, you're dead. There's no way.
Even though there are items down there, like tempting you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Or maybe that was just a shotgun. Shotgun. Yeah. I guess. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So not that.
I forget
evil.
I forget if we were that evil or not. I don't think we were. But I mean, like, there's definitely that, like, when you start making maps, there's always that, yeah, you just, I would like to say there was inspiration, but I think I just said, let's make a map with tons of switches. So
that's definitely a 90s idea.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when you're starting out and making all sorts of maps and whatever, you're throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks, or two, you're either you're ripping off another idea, or you're you're also kind of like doing that. Whoa, you get the evil, like, dungeon master type of thing where it's like, I want to kill the player at every turn and be a dick. And I don't think we did that so much, but we definitely have some, like, traps and stuff in these early maps.
No, you just do it like different ways in different games, as I can see like an 11-year-old kind of like cackling and coming up with a joke like that. Like for me in Warcraft mapping, instead of setting traps for the player, was like, ooh, the level 9 monsters are the coolest, the highest tier. So when I would place everything on the map, it'd be like a 4-player map. And then the creep camps, there'd be like nothing green so that you could level your heroes to level 1 and level 2. It'd be like, ha ha ha, there's just like a huge black dragon beside you starting. Like, well, you can't kill that until like level 6, so good luck.
Yeah, wow. I made some Warcraft 3 maps, but I made StarCraft maps, and I made some Warcraft 3 maps, but I think the Warcraft 3 maps got lost. Like, they were, I think they were only on, ooh, wait, they might be on, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping my laptop from the early 2000s still works, and if it does, it might be on there. Oh, man. I gotta look at that.
I remember making Warcraft 2 maps, but those are definitely lost to time.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm hoping they're on more than one computer, because either they died on my Pentium 2 or they would probably be on my laptop. Oh crap! Oh, they might still be living. Holy shit!
Oh, that'd be
awesome.
I
gotta find them then.
Yes.
But like, I think I made some single-player StarCraft maps, like campaigns, but I know I have them, but I don't think I ever released them in any capacity. And a lot of the maps we just shared among friends, and I remember Bill was making a single-player campaign. He wanted me to do like voices for like a character in it or something. I don't know. It was like, you know, we had high aspirations. It was great. Fun times. So like we were kind of like we were like kind of like a 2-man team, making a whole bunch of stuff. But then, like, I guess, like, I don't know, around maybe like the early 2000s in college and whatever, we just, like, I don't know, kind of like stopped making stuff. But like, yeah, for a while we were like Bill and Matt Software or Bill and Matt Creations or whatever, and we were like made a whole bunch of stuff.
And tell me, were you bragging about it at school, or were you like?
I knew I was. Because like it's cool to make your own stuff, you know, and I enjoyed doing that, and I know Bill enjoyed doing that. Like, even if it was like among our friends and like at LAN parties and whatever, like just playing our maps and stuff, that was like really really good. Like we definitely make like a rail arena map because like we'd like make a rail arena map for like just people like shooting everybody with the railgun in like Quake 2 or whatever. So if you're just joining us, this is the best Wad Ever by me and my friend Bill, and Bill is sitting in the chat right now.
It's not a D-Zone map.
I mean, this is, well, D-Zone was around definitely at the time we made this. Yeah, Bill had this like at some point set up this like LAN hub in his basement and stuff, and then there was definitely traps here. Yeah, if you cross those lines, if you cross all those lines, you're gonna get your ass kicked. So you had to like navigate without opening up those doors.
Oh, so you were supposed to kind of like navigate between those lines on the floor.
Yeah.
Or die.
Yeah.
But now Dime just destroyed.
Yeah. See, like, this is the thing. We thought this was hard. We played with like keyboard and.
Yeah, I can imagine this would be pretty deadly back in the day.
Yeah. Oh man, I miss those LAN parties, man. Those are like really, really good. Like we'd always have it like different people's house. I remember, as soon as I got like DSL, we were just like, let's have match place, and then it just turned into an evening of like downloading porn off of IRC and Napster, and like downloading music from Napster. And I was just like, come on guys, let's play a game. Nah, we're just we're using your connection for this. Yeah, so like DSL I guess kind of killed it, but I mean we still had like we definitely still like played a lot of games, a lot of Alien versus Predator, and
oh, I remember that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of Alien versus Predator and a lot of after all that, like just the red door.
Ooh, this room.
But hey, you remember this map is called the Water Bridge. There is the Water Bridge.
Oh.
Yeah, don't try to get 100% kills on this. It's going to be impossible with all those thick demons down there.
So you were building a narrative, not like necessarily going for a map where you can kill all monsters.
Yeah. Oh, this map was.
This looks relatively normal from the start.
Yeah. So I think I made co-made E1M1 and E1M4, and then I made 3, 6, 7, and 8. So these last 3 are gonna be mine. This is called Extreme Carnage with an X. I don't know why I named it this, but I remember like trying to get this map looking like if it were like an id Software map from the auto map.
But yeah, it was the 90s, so of course it was extreme with X and not EX.
Oh yeah, technically. Do I have a map name in here that ends in a plural but spelled with a Z? So like in Ultraviolence you don't get an invulnerability sphere for this. I remember that. Like I think I put a blur sphere and an invulnerability in Hurt Me Plenty, but you don't get that in Ultraviolence. Like my maps were short, but like a little bit more emphasis on looks, and I think Bill's maps were longer with an emphasis on gameplay and finding switches and stuff. So we had very, very different approaches, if I remember.
Well, I'd say this doesn't look that bad. Like this was actually a pretty decent strat.
I feel like all my good ideas were spent in my very early maps. Like now I'm just like racking my brain trying to think of like decent encounters and and like structural ideas and stuff.
Well, you should just recycle the old ideas, right?
Exactly. It's been a long time, you know. Why not? Who remembers this? Nobody.
Well, it just seems for like a lot of these earlier maps, like I don't know if it was to do with the editors and stuff, but like just being really comfortable with curves instead of the orthogonal design, like really opens up like what you can do, where instead of everything feeling so boxy. So I don't know how that came about with like older editors, because I thought there was like curve helper utilities you can use in the in like Doom Builder 2 and so forth.
Yeah, when we say old editors, we kind of like, you know, Deep, DEU, DCK, Doomed, Doomcad, the worst editor ever. But yeah, those were like worked in DOS, and oh yeah, like I mean the start to map time was kind of, you know, hindered by how fast your computer was, and luckily Bill and I had like Pentiums, so it wasn't that terrible by the time we started making stuff. But there was, I mean, there's definitely the going back and forth and drawing out a bunch of the map, and then, you know, the going into the game and testing it there. Like, we didn't really have previews. Our preview was the game. Then
did you expect a crusher?
I expected a crusher. I completely forgot that there's no crusher there.
So I ran across.
I completely expected a crusher, yeah.
That one just has like a wall falling. I have no idea. Oh yeah, it was so like I think that door only opens on one side, so it's like, oh, I'm trapped in, but then the wall falls down when you pick up the key. I don't know.
Are you saying you watched Decino play the Occuplock map, and now you want me to play it too?
Well, somebody wants you to play Occuplock?
Yeah, Decino's been playing it on his YouTube stream, and it took him... This was his second time through, and it took him 8 hours?
Yeah.
I think it was like 5 hours, or at least, or maybe it took him 8 hours in real time.
Well, 5 hours was the, like, 4:40 something was the end time on the intermission screen, but yeah, probably real time was twice as long.
So yeah, wow. So like that map, yeah, I think this is actually the first time I'm hearing of it, because like whenever I thought of a huge map, I think it was Magical's map at the end of Community. Was it Community Chest 1?
Yeah, map 29.
Yeah. May he rest in peace. But yeah. Magical made like the what was the name of it? Dude, you know the name of it.
Citadel at the Edge of Eternity.
Oh yeah. I'm got it. Citadel at the Edge of Eternity. And that is that was like a giant map.
That is a Star Trek reference, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
It should be. Like the episode that Harlan Ellison wrote.
Where do you go from here? I want to say that there's so you get the red key, right? The red door is probably, shoot, I really don't remember.
I'm gonna have to wall hump.
There's not a lot of places you can go in this map. If you go back to the start, it's probably something that requires a red door.
Okay, so I got that mistaken.
Oh, Guardian of the Edge of Forever is a Star Trek episode. Is it? Wait, is this map not? Hold on a second. This map better be completable in Ultraviolence. Did I forget to flag a key? No, that's impossible. There has to be a door to open. I know I played through this on UV. Probably with cheats, but I know I played through this on UV. Let me think. Did something like just not open?
Like the Lost Soul came out of that door and then it closed, unless there's.
So maybe weird. The monster triggered something.
Ooh, maybe. But oh well, like you might need to. I think that's definitely a place you have to go down. I don't know why it didn't open. Well, yeah.
There.
Ooh, there you go. Was that you, or was that the Lost Soul who opened that?
Lost Soul.
Probably, I think it was the Lost Soul. That's weird. I think you should have been able to. Wait, hold on a second. I wonder if. Oh well, that's not worth looking into. So there's a yellow key. So yeah, I can get out. Oh, and there are no secret maps in this. I don't think. Oh, you know what happened? I bet I know what happened. Since you were able to open that up, I want to say that it was triggered by a monster and closed, but you can't open it from the other side. Oh, that makes tons of sense. Okay, so this map, I'm actually strangely proud of this map. Because it's like very like installation base. Oh yeah, there's a little pit there. If this version of Doom didn't rebuild the nodes, there's definitely a node hole somewhere. Because of like something screwing up with like what the floor level should be. But yeah, I had like an outdoor area in this map and some traps, and you're just going to be revisiting like the center point of the map.
Oh, you're playing with light detail again.
Heck yeah. Dramatic lighting. And yeah, this light doesn't make sense. Like, where's this light coming from?
This is like the
on the wall.
I'm trying to remember the area from the map. It's just reminding me of that one area at the end of Doom the Way It Did, episode 3, the Limbo stage map, where you get to the end of a section and it's just cut off with 2 posts. How did I go down here? What the?
Yeah. Yeah, see that? Yeah, that's there's some broken ass nodes in this map. I have no idea what caused it, but I always remembered like, what the fuck? That's not supposed to happen. But then I was just like, fuck it.
We're melting into the floor.
Yeah, something was broken in when this map's nodes were built, and I never really figured out quite why.
Yeah, deep water effect with wooden floor.
Yeah, well, I don't think any of those sectors were like unclosed or anything like that. Might have to go back and check. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be excited. A 2019 patch.
To the
best Wad Ever HD.
The best map ever.
Yeah. So.
Brutal Doom compatibility patch.
Oh no.
Yellow door. Go in here.
Yellow door is somewhere. Yeah. I forget how to get outside in this map.
Oh, we gotta talk some refinery with the BFG.
We got that donut special, y'all. Hey.
Oh. And not for a fucking chainsaw. The chainsaw is sitting in front of the room.
Yeah.
It's the BFG. Eat shit. Eat software.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot how to go outside. Oh wait, I think it was that switch. That switch opens something, and I'm not sure what. But
we'll go back.
Yeah.
We'll check. Oh, your lighting in the Doom maps really got Bill interested in making quality Quake lighting.
Yeah. It's in people inspiring people. It's like you know what, even like today, I'm like super inspired by like what other people do. Like I always think like my stuff is like trash compared to like what some other people do in the Doom mapping scene, but yeah, it's crazy. Like I have to like keep convincing myself that you know, it's like everybody has their own like, you know, style and whatever. But like yeah, it's pretty I don't know. I like that other people make stuff I like, and then I make stuff that they like, and it's just one big happy family.
Pretty much. I think imposter syndrome is pretty common. Like, I'd even get it in stuff in streaming. You just see something, and it's like whatever you aspire to, and you're like, everything I make is shit. Like, I don't know. It's just like the mind frame, and you have to close it all out.
It's yeah, when you go down like the the hole of like comparing yourself to others, it's the worst. It's like a downward spiral because I don't know. It doesn't really help you. Like, I mean, it's good if it's like used for motivation, like, I gotta make something good like that other person. But
okay. I'm gonna interject, and I will just comment on how you went from making your first WOD and calling it the best WOD ever to eventually, being a victim of the imposter syndrome and just doubting everything you ever make.
It's
this is amazing.
this is a I would say this is an example of preteen to teenage hubris, where you have like an insane amount of confidence in what you do because you literally have no other frame of reference.
Or like reverse Dunning-Kruger or something.
Yeah. Or no, it's the it's when you see the Dunning-Kruger curve. It's the top of Mount Stupid, and then it's like the descent to the bottom, and then like my later career is like kind of a slow climb. But I think it's a slow climb back up to where the top of that mountain was. So like, yeah, this is definitely a kill all the barons in the middle section.
This map is beautiful. All monsters just hiding out. I'm like, where's everything as a boss map? Oh, it's a hidden boss map.
Yeah, it's they're all in the center there. Yeah, just a really simple E1M8 there. And then next is episode 2. Oh shit.
On Cursed Land.
Yeah. So this first this first map with the kind of butchered Duke Nukem 3D music. This one's called Hell Chasm.
This actually starts pretty brutal. Like this is action packed.
Well, nowadays I'd say I'd have like the confidence that I make good stuff. it's sometimes it's like I don't know, it takes a while for you to get like confidence in your work, and as long as it's not like one of those like everything I make is great, fuck you, like one of those like bullshit super arrogant confidences. It's all about yeah, you got.
Who did this? Was this Matt or was this Bill? Because you're getting banned.
This entire episode is me. You can't ban me. I think I'm a mod.
Shit.
I'm a mod for your channel. I mean, you could still
loophole.
Whatever. So yeah, I mean, like it just comes from years of experience. Like there's a confidence. Confidence is born from two things, right? It's either born from like complete ignorance, or it's born from experience. And you'd want your confidence to be born from experience, stability in the face of adversity. That's confidence, and yeah. I don't know. Like it took me a while.
Yeah, so basically this is the stuff you made as the beginner who didn't know better. Then came Nicholas Monty, who made this on purpose.
I don't think I've played too many Monty maps.
They are probably...
I hear they're very interesting.
Like, the plasma's gotta be down here for a reason, right? You can't do this to me. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
There's another bridge
God.
There's another bridge that comes up that has the items on it. So once you go across, Once you go across this bridge, then another bridge raises. Yeah.
Okay, this is definitely a 90 puzzle room. Like it doesn't give a fuck whether you actually like have health to solve the puzzle or something, or the ammo. Just tough it up, Buttercup.
Yeah. You either live or you die. And I don't care either way.
You just restart the level, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I felt like this map wasn't that complicated and it's got arrows. Just go to the yellow door. Go
Dude,
here.
man, that's a cool feature. It's when you go towards the switch that opens up those like side areas, it does the light special where it turns
Sorry,
on
we're rechecking like how can we get lost in this map? We got one path. We can go to the start. We have two blue doors.
My maps got fairly linear, I would think. Like they're not like linear, but like they're very easy to navigate simply because they're so small.
Was that like you were frustrated by map 8, so you put those arrows on the floor? So
no,
it's not as confusing as map 8.
No, it's I don't know. They had nothing to do with navigation. It was just like
wait. That was completed? Like, did you get everything on the map?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I think there's a secret you missed, but I forget how to get it.
Okay. I thought that was like given the many doors on the hub. I thought there would be at least 2 more sections.
No. It's very like a lot of my maps are very oh yeah, that light casting does not work. The physics are broken. I would say that like it's like why does the light kind of like wrap around the crate and somehow like it's just bad. I'm
so
way better.
Obviously, this being E2 M2, right? So
yep.
we definitely can see where the inspiration is coming from.
I completely forget whether I wanted to make an episode, like I wanted to make a full Doom episode, and then Bill had a bunch of maps made, and then I was just like, why don't we just mush it all into like one big wad? I forget if that was like the reason why we made it one giant mega wad or not, but I don't know. Or I think we just were like, yeah, let's make. Oh yeah, Bill kind of agreed. I remember this map having a better version of itself, but I think I forgot to include it in again.
Oh, my eyes.
Yeah, it's super stroby.
Oh my god.
Close your eyes, chat.
And it's like made worse by the red suit.
Yeah, these maps are very short. So like I think like one revolution around was enough.
Nice.
So
well, that's actually neat. Like everyone, probably even in the 90s, the magnum opus syndrome was always there. Like, we need to make the longest, maziest map just to, stick it to the player. We need to make them suffer. We need to show them who the boss is. They need to struggle because we will hide the key really well, and there will be a really brutal trap, and they will need to navigate a really long maze. When in fact nowadays, designers realize that actually what you want to do is just to entertain the player for a while, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the try-hard era definitely has some like charm to it.
Yeah. Well, I want to say like it's not so much like an era in terms of like overall Doom community time. It's definitely within the career of a mapper. There's like that. There's like that.
Maybe it's probably still present even in this day and age.
Oh Lord, I forgot something important. There's story for episode 2.
Oh shit, that's right. Wait, hold on. I got this. I got the text file open. So episode 2 story. After releasing all of the souls to the people of Earth. Oh, okay. After releasing all of the souls to the people of Earth, you realize you still need to seal Hell's portal to Earth from the inside to stop the flow of Hell's creations. You gather your strength and jump into the portal.
So wait, how does this work? Like you saved the souls of people in E1?
Yeah, man. So yeah, that was like I don't know if that was like what that last area was. Oh yeah, well it's called the Soul Chamber. E1M8 is called the Soul Chamber. So I guess that's where all Earth souls were.
So like the demons were like kind of collecting souls.
Yeah, man.
And you went to the soul collecting chamber, and then you released them, and the souls just returned to where?
To people. They go back to their bodies.
And
yeah, man, come on, follow along.
The bodies were doing what?
They were just I don't know. They were just being enslaved by Hell, I guess. I don't know. There's
were they the zombies just shambling around Earth, or were they just dead bodies, and then you're just like you're a soul returning to your body and the body's all rotten?
Look, man, we did not.
Bummer.
We didn't complete this. Universe.
Didn't think this through. Sorry, just be quiet for like 20 seconds here, because I wanted to hear this when it was louder. Oh, I thought that was the end of the map. Oh, you just made me look dumb.
Oh yeah, we did that. No, I think you go back to the the beginning.
Just one sec. Wait for it.
I'll be back.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we do the I'll be back.
Yes, that's at the start of every map.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so are some of those bodies blocking?
Yeah.
Because yes, I love that.
Yeah. Just that little beginning area there. And just like it's not quite a maze, but yeah. So this map is called the Depths of Hell. So yeah,
I assume if you fall down the pit, you die, and there's no escape. Obviously, yeah.
There's death.
Yeah. If you fall down, you're dead. Like, what do you think this is? Walk in the park? This is hell.
If we had like instant death in Doom, we definitely would have used it.
I thought it was a more abstract kind of maze, but now looking at the mini-map, it's just kind of the hexagon of hell.
It's barely a maze.
Into another hexagon.
Yep.
This is not just the abstract kind of hell. This is the abstract hell.
Yeah, technically you're right, AD.
This is the hell where mathematicians go.
That's the damaging sector? That one's not.
I was gonna say.
That one
is.
is.
The damaging sector is like where those like red lights are. Yeah.
Red key all the way around. Okay.
Yep. Gotta artificially inflate that map time.
Yep.
I noticed that's
those fetch quests.
Yeah, I noticed like a lot of beginner mappers did that like with their maps because like, well, especially if you've ever seen like Joel Vinesauce Joel play through like all the maps for his like a Doom contest. A lot of people build their maps such that like, you know, they would keep him
running
in the map.
back and forth. Yeah. So they're on the screen longer than anyone else because they make him run around like back and forth for an hour instead of making a cool like 15 minutes map. It has to be an hour-long map
Yeah,
because he needs to backtrack all the time.
It's a bold move. Oh yeah, that's totally misaligned floor texture. Gotta line that with the grid. But
it's not a bold move. It's basically exactly that. They just want to be on screen longer than anyone else because they think that he will remember the map because
yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, but like if he'll remember it, but not for a good reason. If it's a bad map.
Yes.
So
but...
I remember the music playing in the yeah,
oh my god. Oh.
I remember.
Okay, this is a shitty move. Like this is straight out of Indiana Jones or something.
Seriously?
Flip that non-switch. got him.
Got him.
So I remember this was like definitely one of Bill's favorite midis, and he was just like, "You use this for your map?" I'm like, "Yeah." But yeah, this one was like metalman.mid, and it is not from, you know, Mega Man in any way. We just did not. I don't even remember where he got this MIDI. You remember, Bill? Like it was. I remember it was on your computer at some point. Oh man. But like, yeah, it was a classic MIDI. I have no idea who made it.
Oh, rude.
Yeah, man. Squishing all the imps.
Didn't even have time to kill them.
Dig that light casting.
Oh my. That's that. That's neat.
Oh man, in this map you're gonna see 2 "You Tried" stars. This is the map in which the "You Tried" star is from. Like the "You Tried" mapping star that's ever escaped our sphere.
Yeah, I could probably post it in the chat if it lets me.
Yeah.
I for sure have it saved somewhere.
Oh god.
Oh god, but where?
So yeah, if you've ever seen like the "You Tried" star made in Doom, this is the room it's from. This room right here.
Oh yeah.
You tried.
Just get a look at that on the old auto map there.
Right.
Oh, I mean, it's flush with the ceiling and floor, so you may not see it. So you have to like IDDT.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, it's as one anemic looking star. That is. And I had a grid too, ladies and gentlemen. So that's man, that star don't look so good. And there's like definitely sections of map here where it's like you better have the health to get through it,
dude.
And
I definitely need to organize my Doom memes better.
They're different sizes.
Yeah, those doors are different sizes. I think you could sneak through with 1 key. I don't remember. Trying to get the spider mastermind to attack his guy.
Post it to chat.
You try.
Just playing the hardest Wad Ever, Anka.
The hardest one ever? The best Wad Ever. Made by me and Bill Nichols, and Bill is in the chat right now. I made sure to tell him about this because I was just like, holy shit, remember this? So like this map is wait, what's the name of it? This map.
Well, if you think
the previous one was just the previous map was called Computer Station / Mars Death Site. And this one is just called Depths of Hell 2.
So we went from the depths of hell to a tech base, back to the depths of hell.
Yeah. I like this map's layout far better than the first Depths of Hell.
Why didn't you just put Depths of Hell 2 after Depths of Hell 1?
I wanted the players to take a break from the Depths of Hell.
It's too depressing after all those pits. If you think it looks pretty good, Anka, you should send it to Matt Tropiano's mom's AOL and.
She will put you.
Trope400 at AOL.com. Yeah, those guys are down there. You can tell that there's going to be a bridge that comes up there at some point. Very, very telegraphed. I guess I always had like this weird design where I lead the player around in circles, like around the same map, because I remember, well, I made a map like that in Coffee Break, but I guess I've always been making maps like that for, I don't know, forever almost. Reuse the space. I get very, very I get very like, I don't know, I don't like using a part of a map once. Sometimes, especially if it's like, you know, just for like a tiny little thing, so I try to reuse space. Kind of gives it like this like explorability. Very sector limit inspired, yes. Bill. This one I think was a line inspired.
Yeah,
but
really,
I was
like
very conservative with the lines.
Really thinking around the limitations at age group.
I had to. I didn't have the money to pay for the registered version of Deep, which was $30, I think.
Oh, Bridgeburner earlier was saying he did buy the full version of Deep, and he was mapping in that years and years ago.
Damn. That's
big spender.
Yeah, big spender. That's another bit of money for SB Software, makers of Deep.
Like having that F7 key just completely fix your map, no matter how broken it is.
Oh, the check.
That's just worth $30.
Oh, the hanging guys in this big area are blocking. So if you have like the actors are infinitely tall compatibility option checked, you're gonna just be running it. You might be running into emptiness and solid emptiness every once in a while.
I'm good.
This I don't think you have that on though.
I think the star is symmetric.
I don't know. Crack open that auto map and. So this one's called Hell Coliseum.
It's not quite symmetric. Yeah. You can see, like the lower legs are kind of like, but it's a better attempt than the previous one.
Yeah.
Like I think last time we commented that you were actually improving on your star building abilities. You know. 3 or 4 more times and you would totally get the star right.
Yeah.
Standing key. And we brought back the forest from it was one of the earlier maps in episode 1.
Yeah. That's a good way of like, you know, throwing obstacles in the player's way when you were limited by map geometry. You use trees instead of geometry. Yeah. There's a better way to phrase that joke, but not very much.
Round we go for a blur artifact. Kind of pandemonium.
I was doing like a co-op session for a stream, basically. Me and Linguista were playing Sigil, and yeah, at one point I just completely suicided on trees, and that was not supposed to happen. I was just shooting into them, and I was like, "Fuck, this is a doom. Thank you."
Digital as a co-op, I don't know, it kind of sounds like a rough night just because, like, it's really low on ammo, so I can see the one person getting everything, and then everyone else just like, I can't shoot.
Well, it was a pain. Yeah, it wasn't exactly like balanced for it, and also we suffered from horrible server settings. Like we were struggling to actually get proper.
The exit sign is just
holy
low enough
shit!
for you to not be able to pass under
loved it. Oh my god, this is brilliant. Oh yes. that was beautiful.
Yeah, this map is just like a standard like Cyber Demon kill map.
Simplified tower battle.
Yeah, very, very simple tower battle.
Oh, wait, that was the Lost Souls. Didn't you like the Lost Souls getting into the manly fight?
Yeah. This was like, yeah. I mean, weirdly enough, I think I made this map pistol startable because like you'd just be fighting the Cyber Demon with the rocket launcher the whole time. But like, yeah, if you played through and you got the BFG, this is like comically easy.
Maybe that's enough. Maybe this is the Tower of Babel right here. Little brick wall.
What did I call this? I think I just called this, Showdown. That's the name of the map. Well, that's that. That's E2 M8. And then, yeah, if you want to play through episode 3, you can go right ahead. That's
will.
Bill. A full episode of Bill Maps.
So what's it?
Total hell.
So
it wraps around.
Yeah, that does.
What? How did you actually make it to
Okay, so these were like I think these were MS
like
Paint bitmaps, and these did not convert very well in new WAD tool.
Yeah, but it's like why is it offset wrong?
See, I have no idea. I think it was probably how the picture data gets like saved, but then I think NWT either read it as PCX or GIF, and then somehow it was bitmap converted, read as another format, and then converted into the Doom palette indexed. I don't know. It's whatever. I have no idea what the heck NWT did to it, but we were mindful enough to do things such that we get like the colors we kind of wanted for the title screen. I used that same technique for the status bar and Dimensions of Time. Yeah. So,
but of course, this is already where it goes wrong. When you have to pistol several imps, then you're already doing it wrong.
So these first 4 maps in episode 3 were originally part of a small mini set of maps called Big Zig by Bill, and I think there was just like some stuff added to it, because this was made in I think Doomed for like Windows 3.1, and that limited you to about how many sectors? 20 sectors? Like it limited you to sectors. So to really elongate it, you could like do as many lines as you wanted.
Yeah, this is all just one sector. Like all of this maze is the same floor, so it's just one huge sector, right?
Yeah, it is.
I want to see these graph pages with the detailed layout. Just put a zig there, Matt, and a couple zags.
I think this one was like made what is it? A little bit more. What am I thinking of? Stream of consciousness on Bill's part. I could be wrong though. Oh yeah, and that's the weird quirk with the teleporter. So all the lines on the teleporters are facing inward.
Damn it, Bill.
I think you might actually be stuck there.
Why would you do that?
But it's like, yeah, because don't run up those stairs, man. You get trapped forever. Ah, he's laughing.
Oh.
So you can just no clip out of that.
Oh man.
So I guess we do have like some traps that are.
Oh, you managed to get yourself stuck again?
Yeah.
So then, oh yeah, so like because like the teleporter lines are facing inward, you have to kind of cross and then attempt to leave the teleporter in order to cross the teleport lines, because they activate, you know, on the front side.
It's difficult to get through.
Yeah, they're way too zigzaggy.
It's like you actually designed this for Z-Doom. Because that would let you like navigate through these narrow hallways much easier, because it uses different collision code, right? Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of different, but like all of these were tested. All of these were tested. You could get through all of these, you know, maps. I remember there was like,
you can. But
I remember
it's
there's
just
like a
you just struggle.
I remember the center area here had a really bad slowdown bug, and I don't think either of us were sure why. Like on Vanilla Doom, it just was like terribly slow, just the center area. And when you were looking at one part of the map, oh, that's a very thin wall. Wow.
Oh,
that's a very thin wall.
That's how architecture works in the nature. You can see a lot of those.
That is a tiny, yeah, that's a jagged little wall right there.
Wow. If you saw that somewhere real life, that wall would cut you.
Yeah. Just run really quickly towards it. So this map is yeah, this is a second. Oh, I guess that's like a node bug there. Something. Or either that or a missing texture and this. What source port are you using, Dime?
Easy, dude.
Ah. Probably a bug with the node building.
Yeah, pretty wild. Lightning ideas out here.
Yeah, you just get like a big old torch right in front of that door.
Yeah, just bold out ideas all around. Like you're in hell. What are you expecting?
Yeah.
Like demons just. And there was another really sharp corner right there.
there are going to be a lot. I think they're going, especially in these first 4 maps. There are going to be a lot of that. I think Big Zig was made before a bunch of my maps were made. I think. Like I think. Yeah, Bill started. Oh no, wait. I think Bill, did you have a different book? Like, I mean, I got the Doom Hacker's Guide, and I think you got either like a strategy book that also had like Doom editors on a CD, and then you had that's how you got Doom Ed. I forget if that was like how
pretty.
Oh yeah, try to get those. You can't. I don't think you can.
I just this is I don't even like you don't have to get those, but this is neat. This actually looks impressive. This is so cool.
Can't get those. So like this is you're going to see a lot of like there's a lot of like ideas. I wonder if you like ran at those torches like at some point.
Yeah, you could probably definitely bump into them. Like if you tried hard enough along, like you could probably bump into them. Like just item bumping would probably get you through. But that's not the point. It's just it just looked so neat.
Yeah. You had to make do with like a lot of like item decoration. And
yeah, like look at this, like even those eyes and torches there. This is just you know, making do with the bare minimum.
Like some of these areas are just like side areas added after we got deep, I think. I wonder if there's like an unadulterated version of Big Zig someplace. I don't have it. And I think it was like uploaded to AOL, but yeah, a lot of that stuff that was like on AOL's like dark web. A lot of that stuff that was on like AOL's file servers were just gone after they kind of like, you know, stopped maintaining them. There could be like a whole bunch of Doom maps like Lost to the Sands of Time that weren't uploaded to CD-ROM.com. And now I guess fu-berlin.de, that's the main FTP now.
Not even Diesel could have saved them. that's tragedy.
I would think that D-Zone like just got them from Crushers. A lot of I think D-Zone definitely yeah, cribbed them from CD-ROM.com, because like you get companies paying for licenses to, you know, back up whole directories and whatever got like
uploaded to waters.
Yeah. A stuck demon.
Ah, poor guy. Yeah, that's the risk of all these tilted hallways. Oh my, yeah, this is definitely not vanilla friendly.
Oh, these worked in vanilla.
No, I mean for monsters to work through them.
Oh yeah.
Right now he's time is just running through the wall, and some of these zombies were probably stuck as well. It's too narrow for the monster. And I mean, even if they weren't stuck, they wouldn't be able to move.
No.
Yeah, because all of the monsters are square boxes, and these square boxes need to, you know, fit through this non-square tilted hallway, and there's no way they can fit through.
It's the same 3 pinky setup.
Yeah, this is a wild trip down memory lane.
Oh, and by the way, this is not like something I'm bashing this. What about? Because so many mappers make the same mistake, like placing monsters somewhere like into tilted hallways they can't possibly navigate. And I mean, this happened even with like Zazer in sight. So even like the biggest names can make the same mistake as you guys did in 1997.
Yep. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
That's got a theme with the exits, and it's the same exit at the end of each map.
Yeah. Like Big Zig was very thematic. So I think this is like the 4th map. I think is the last map in Big Zig, but I think it was like this whole map was made in. This whole map was made in Deep. I don't remember, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, Killer Frogs. This map, this whole WAD is literally named the best WAD ever.
With no hint of irony.
No hint of irony whatsoever. We were super proud of this.
like you can imagine the title screen and they're like Matt and Bill, age 11, signed.
What are some tips on making a good map? Depends on your audience, actually.
Yeah, but it's, a good. I would say that a good map. It's a very general question, but I would say that a good map is definitely a map in which the player, after they play it, comes to the conclusion that they enjoyed the time spent in it. And I know that's a very general definition because there's no real, formula for making, add A plus B plus C and equals good map. There's never a thing like that. But I think like as long as you have a goal in mind in what you want to put together and that goal is, well executed and other people enjoy it, you made a good map. It doesn't always have to look nice. It doesn't always have to.
I mean, last year we got Moonlight, which was a Doom map with no monsters and just puzzles.
Yeah.
I mean, puzzles where you literally had to solve puzzles down, like writing on paper, deciphering your own alphabet.
Yeah, Dobu Gabu, what is it? Dobu Gabu Maro? That's where he.
Yeah.
Daryl Steffen. He made. I believe he makes a bunch of those puzzle mods, but like the most recent that is like really like atmospheric. It's called Moon Song, and it is really good.
Is it Moon Song?
Yeah.
Or is it Moonlight?
It's either Moonlight or Moon Song. I think the name of the map was Moonlight, but like, oh no, I think it might be Moon Song. Hold on a second. Hold on.
No, it's Moonlight. It's
Moonlight.
Definitely.
Sorry.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
Moonlight.
So like Moonlight by Dobu Gabamaro. Yeah, get that one. It's super good. There's no monsters in it, and it's Boom compatible, and it's a really intense puzzle of WAD, and yeah, just
you will have to book and start writing down clues.
Yeah, it requires pen and paper. But yeah, it's really good. If I ever make like, some like puzzle-based thing, I would kind of be like, hey, want to collaborate like with him because like he's big on doing that sort of thing. Like he had a bunch of releases that were very fun.
So yeah, there's basically no definition. Good.
Yeah.
Like you can just fly off into the wildest direction. Like basically we consider.
Or it can work rather.
Yeah, like on the other side of the spectrum, like you have. Wait, what's it called?
I was gonna say you have like very visually impressive maps, but they play like dog shit.
Yes, yeah.
And that's it's definitely a thing. You okay there, Dime?
2 more routes at the start. I don't know. It just felt like I went really far and I didn't get anything.
I mean, let's see. You got a key. There's definitely all these maps are completable. But yeah, this map especially will take you through like a lot of like long areas. So,
almost as crazy as map design is like it's using the same music as Map 7 Doom. Doom 2 and Name All Place. We found it.
Yay, spooky.
Nothing is quite like Doom 2 in name only, Map 7.
boomer compatible. Like whenever you see that now in Doom, like everybody brings up that picture of Doom guy on the lawnmower with the monster drink where he's like 60.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Doomer. Other question by shooting artwork. Is there a way to download a huge pack of community WADs to play, or to just find some individuals? Well, you won't find people like compiling WADs together, because nobody really likes that. But there's definitely, I mean, if you look up the CAC awards on Doom World, you will yay, you did it. You'll find like all what the community thinks are the best WADs of that year, and I'd start from there.
There's actually someone, 4chan, who every year compiles like a big compilation of the CAC awards.
Well, like in zip files, or like in a program that you can play through?
It has its own executable.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, it lets you select all of the winners. Like you just
like, kind of like how those like demo CDs had like a front end on them, and yeah, that's pretty ingenious. Yeah.
Yeah, and he makes it on purpose. It's like old school, like kind of DOSy.
Yeah, like text screen and everything. Yeah, text mode.
Are you saying shooting artwork that you'd be interested in playing some Doom content, but you're trying to figure out where to go? Like, just trying to figure out from that message.
What? CAC awards give some.
No, I'm just asking shooting artworks question in there, because like that sounds like a D-Zone thing.
I mean, there's some people that would want to compile them together in one WAD file, which the very highly discouraged, since that could either break some maps or whatever. But like,
no, yeah, in one WAD file, that's wrong. But like, what I'm talking about is it actually like is a compilation of all the zip files, and then the program selects it for you.
Yeah, and like runs them. Yeah, that's super creative. It's open source, I think. So I remember seeing a GitHub repository where I think that person like puts it together, and so yeah, you can get it from like each year, each CAC awards entries, and I think also the runner-ups as well. Like anything that kind of mentioned.
Yeah. Like the whole package.
Yeah, and
pretty much everything that got mentioned.
Yeah, so I think you might just like need to point it at the the Doom executables, or like the ports that they're all compatible with, and then I think it and where the IWADs are, and then it kind of does the rest. I think. Don't take my word for it. I haven't really used it, but I hope it does all that, because that would be the best. It would be the best way to do it. So yeah, like there's.
I think it's called Portadoom. Portadoom, right?
Portadoom, yeah. Hold on a second. I'll look that up. GitHub, Croc, Portadoom. Self-contained portable Doom launcher and watch collection presented at early 90s MS-DOS disk zine. Yeah. So, and I think it like either has all of the it may have like the ports in it already, or like has a way of like it just like immediately downloads them as you. Wait, hold on. Files, ports. Oh, I guess it's it houses all of them, like different versions, especially of. I guess if certain WADs need certain versions, but yeah. There's,
so it's basically a huge monster download that lets you play everything.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like this one is like his. I think the latest one was like Portadoom CAC Awards 2018. So like, and there's like I think a lot of everything before that. So yeah, the asset files are huge. They could be as much as I think half a gigabyte, depending on the year. But yeah, it exists, and it looks pretty swank. I like it. So Portadoom, Porta Doom.
So we just finished Big Zig. from Bill, and now we're going to his maps that were like made at the time of this, because the quality, like, it's jumped immediately. It's not just zigzags.
Yeah, this is this is a kind of this is a deep era maybe. I think we definitely have a list of the editors that we used. So the new levels from scratch and Big Zig E3 M1 for E3 and 4. The editors used were Deep Beta, Deep BSP, which is the BSP tools. Doom Ed Deluxe, that was the one that was for Windows 3.1, and MIDI to MUS, new WAD tool version 1.3. WAD merge, there was actually a tool that like merged together all the WAD files. Paintbrush for Windows, WAD Ed, and TED. Really? I think there was like a different. Oh wait, was there a? Oh, there may have been an editor for the Endoom. Did we make a new Endoom? Oh, I hope we did. I wonder if we did. I'd have to look inside the WAD file.
It's true, Keaton. The quality did jump. I'd say even the square room with 6 barons is kind of a scary idea, because I don't have that much ammo and I have to get by all of them. There was thought behind it.
Oh my god, we made a new Endoom. Oh wow. Oh, this is so cool. Nice. So yeah.
We're back to the zigzags.
I hope you're playing a port that shows the Endoom. I don't think GZ Doom does it, but like yeah, we definitely replaced Endoom, like the text screen at the end of Doom.
I think you have to select it like in the options. It can show Endoom, but I'm not sure if it does by default.
Yeah. Oh, we got some extra info here in the text file here. Let's see, like secrets. All secrets are hard to find. Look for something that would deliberately give one away, like a different texture, a misaligned texture. We won't just give a BFG to you. They're only in secret areas. Feel proud if you own one of these bad boys. Invulnerability sucks, but if you want it, they're in secret areas. The only invulnerability we give away is the 1M6. The other on the platform is a secret. How will you get it? Another 1 or 2 is an ace. The spider demon, not a secret. Traps. They aren't really traps, just ambushes. Don't be paranoid. They aren't everywhere. Spoiler. Look for a body part of an enemy that's sticking out from behind a corner. Wow. That's some tips for you, Dime. Health and ammo. There's plenty of health and ammo for the taking. If you're hurt really bad, there should be some health nearby. You'll never be low on ammo except in episode 3. And cheating, please do not cheat. There's no need to. Please note that every level is possible to beat, even on ultra violence. So if you think this WAD is way too hard, you may be playing on Nightmare, or you're just a crappy Doom player. Damn, we threw the gauntlet down.
Burned.
Also, feel extra proud if you don't use cheat codes. That means you're a true Doom player. That's right, we set the standard, baby.
Since you're in the text file also, can you do the episode 3 reading?
Oh, that's right. Okay, so episode 3. Let's see. Total hell. We put in parentheses, name screwed up on menu. You can feel the evil as you go deeper and deeper into the realm of the damned. You feel that the being that is causing all this chaos is nearby. You're almost there. You will find this being soon, but what if the being finds you first?
I don't think the spider mastermind can fit in these hallways.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Maybe brutal first. And then it's like stuck in the walls, like this is awkward.
I remember there was like a spider demon dropped in Big Zig 4, but I forget if we took that. Did you encounter a spider demon at all in E3 M4? Because if you didn't, I think we took it out. There was one in there at some point.
Okay, I press the switch.
So when you were doing this, were you like, when you wrote this, like, yeah, the climactic final to our Wad, and it's the fucking mastermind.
Yeah.
And like, what do we do with this guy?
In case you haven't guessed the name of this map, it's the computer lab.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where to go.
So wait, what was the last key that you got?
Blue
do you remember? Really? There has to be like.
There's a switch. Okay.
Does it open? Oh, there. Yay! And then the next map is E3M6, the Pools of Death. Oh, I think you have to find rad suits, or else you're probably like dead. Like you're always gonna be like hugging walls around this area.
This is a hot start.
Yeah.
This is brutal. Especially with the lava floors. That's wow.
Yeah, this map's a little tough.
And I like how you gave Dime a stim pack and but punished him.
Yeah.
Yeah, by